Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be rating classes on how good they are in solo, duos, and all of that stuff. So let's start off with the normal class. The first class, Doctor. This class is really good if you're playing in team. It's really good if you're playing it solo, but you won't get a lot of teammates if you're playing this class since they think that you're not good in the drills because that's like a class for beginners and it's really underrated and people think that you're not usually good with this class if you're like you know if you have like 5 stars in this class people will think you're not good at the game. So yeah, you will have a hard time getting teammates, but if you get teammates, the game is going to be really easy. You're going to be the healer, and everyone is just going to fight the zombies. Um, yeah, the next class is the miner class. This class is really good since it starts with a mining helmet, which is $30, mining pickaxe, which is like $30, which equals to $60. And again, it starts with 2 coal, and that's it for the class. But it's really good if like you're starting the game, and I will recommend this class if you're just starting the game and you're just knowing the basic mechanics of how the game works, all of that stuff. But really helpful in solo plays, really helpful in duo trios, all of that. Yeah, it's really good. Then the musicianist class. This class is bad. It's worse than the zombie class since it starts with the banjo. It's really good in trios, not duos, because you will not be helping your teammate. But it's really good in trios. If you're playing it at solo, it's just like the nun class, but you know you spend extra money getting another melee weapon or anything that you want. Then the next class is arsonist. This class is really, really good for solo plays, and I will call it, mid for duo and trio. Since if you like get what you call it, double tiers, I think it's called double tiers. If you get double tiers, you will be burning your teammates too, but yeah, you will be immune to, you know, did I have all this? You will be immune to fire damage, so it's really good. Um, yeah, that's the only buff, and it also spawns with 4 Molotovs, which is really good since they made you know Molotovs burn you. The next class is Packmaster. This class is like really bad at starting since 3 wolves, and really it's like progressively gets better, but it doesn't start off with that much, buff. So yeah, I see people using Packmaster class in the game to get the Dance with the Wolves. I think that's what it's called. Um, yeah, Dance with the Wolves, Tame 20 Wolves, but it's really good at that. I mean, I will recommend Vampire since you can just for that achievement just get Vampire, track the dead corpse to the zombies, and you should be good for the achievement. Um, Next class is Necromancer. Um, this is like this is bad without the Jade Blade, but it gets good. It gets good if you have the Jade Sword, Jade Blade. Um, but if you're like looking for teammates, don't use this class. People often don't play with players who use this class because those players are not going to use guns, and that's like the best part of the dead rails is that you get a long range weapon and then you use it. The next class on the list is Werewolf. Yeah, everyone loves this class, like everyone, because you get 2x stats at nighttime, but 10% of your like health and speed gets reduced, like gets subtracted from the 100%. So you just walk on 90% instead of 100%, which I think it's a really, really bad nerf. It could be like your speed is 90% or 80% instead of your health and speed going to 90%. Yeah, I don't love that nerf, but I don't hate it since I don't use the werewolf class a lot. But it's really good in solos and duos. It's really good. Again, that's like one of the classes that you will be using in the rails if you're like actually you know if you actually wanna finish the game without dying. And whenever you're using this class, you will mostly never ever go out in day. It's going to be mostly nights. So yeah, the only time this class is OP is at nighttime, since that's when it gets buffed the most. So if you're ever using this class, I know you will be using it at nighttime and you will not be going at daytime. The Alamo class. This class is super underrated. People don't love this class. I don't know why. It spawns with a helmet, which is really good. Then it also spawns with three barbed wire and three metal sheets. Really good defensive. It's better than most of the defensive classes. Really good in solo plays, really good in duo, all of that. High roller. If you're playing this solo, it's really good, but in duos and trios, it's really good since if your teammate gives you loot and you sell it and you give the share of the loot that they gave you, it becomes really good. And yeah, but like people have to have trust on you that you will give the money back. So I see sometimes people don't give the money to the high roller since they don't trust it. Um, but the next class on the list is conductor. This class, if you're like starting with this class, like this is the first class you bought and you didn't bought a good class like miner, it's really good. You can buy like one revolver, two ammos with this class, but if you're just starting with this class, it's not really good. But if you have like some trains and all of that stuff, it becomes really good because if you have the fast train, you can go faster. If you don't have the fast train, have the armored train, it's even better. Yeah, it's not the best for starters, but it's really good since you spawn with two coal and the train goes way faster. But yeah, I will I mean, if you are the guy who wants to drive the train like the most, I will recommend this class. But if not, just don't use this class. It's not boring. It's too much work. Like I have used this class and I like had to drive, so much. It was boring, and I wasn't fighting since I didn't spawn with melee weapons, so not the best for you know duos if you don't like driving, but good for solo. You know. And next class is cowboy. Everyone loves this class. I don't hate it. Yo, what? Okay, I don't hate it, but it's not the best class since you actually don't spawn with a lot, and good for solo, good for duo, everything aside. Next class, vampire class. They buffed this class recently. If you don't know, they added the sprint button, which is really good. They also added a hidden feature. I don't know if anyone knows this, but if you get covered in blood, like I'm doing right now, I gain health. Yeah, which is really, really good if you think about it. Because like you're going to have spare horses every single time, and yeah, this class just got buffed. and I think it's the best class in the whole entirety of Dead Rails. It's really OP in solo. It's really OP in duo, but like not that OP as it was in solo. Because like if your teammate is like class like roller, he's just going to drag you down since you're too fast for him. Yeah, or like a class like Night King, any stuff like that. The teammates are just going to drag you down. So don't recommend this class in duos. But if you want to play it in duos, trios, all of that, just remember your team is going to drag you down, and it's not you, it's them. Okay, the next class is Milkman. I see people talking about this class like it's really good, but it takes like 2 minutes to like fully get 100% covered in milk. And people say, oh, you don't need to get 100% covered in milk. Well, here's the thing, the milk is going to run out super fast if you don't get 100% cover, and plus, it's good, but like, tell me a scenario when you have actually found a lot of milk in a zombie town. Like, I never find milk. Okay, it's like one of those rare ingredients you need for the angel tears, I think. Yeah. So milk never spawns, and then yeah, you basically become the nun class. Um, if no milk spawns and you are out of milk, so not the best class for duos, solos, and all of that. But if you're playing, with 4 people, it's really good. If you're playing with like 2 milkman, it's really good. But I won't recommend this class. It's like you have to charge up before attacking, but I don't like charging up. I just like attacking, so that's why I play vampire class. I'm really good in solos, trios, all of that. Okay, Tycoon, this is a new class. Um, Not the best class, not the worst, since if you're playing with solo, you really have to depend. Like, no. If you're playing with duos, you really have to depend on your teammate to give you money, and it's really good with High Roller. Again, High Roller just gives you a lot of money. Um, and yeah, you have to depend on your teammates if you're playing duo. Um, Solo, it's really good, but I want to play with teammates, so if I die, they can revive me. But it's really good. Okay, it's really good. I'm not talking it's bad. It's really good. Then we have the priest class. Yeah. So this class really really good. Okay, if you have bad luck with lightning storms, it's really good. Um, Again, not the best class, not the worst class, not the best class. Lightning Knight. Okay. Um, yeah, it spawns with 2 crucifixes and 2 holy water. Oh no. Oh yeah. No. Why did I enter this wrong? Okay. So, anyways, again, not the worst, not the best. Then we have Survivalist. I don't know if you guys know, but Survivalist, people thought this is really OP, but it's not. Since when I played with it, I instantly died when I go to Sterling Mines or Nicholas Lab. Um, I don't know if it's the skill difference, but I have played over 60 games. No, not 60. I have won over 60 games, so I don't know if it's a skill issue or something else, or if the class is just bad. Um, but yeah, it's not the best. 1.8x damage from the starting, and as you take damage, you lose health. Well, you lose health as you gain more damage. So it also comes with the yeah, tomahawk. Then there is the zombie class. I hope none of you guys are using this class. This is like the second worst class, like the second worst class, except for the musician. It's really bad. It's the second worst class, and it's not good because you'll instantly die if you're not good at the game, like have experience in the game or something like that. Um, you cannot use snake oils and bandages, and you also cannot, you know, um, run faster. The only buffs it has is you can eat dead corpse of zombies or anything, and you stay hidden from zombies until you get close to them, like really close. Not good, not good. Okay. So the next class is the president class. Not the best class, not the worst. Again, people love this class since if you have a doctor in your team and if he just drinks snake oil, it's pretty cracked. Doctors can revive people without using bandages. If That's one of their abilities, but they lose 50% of their health. And if they just drink snake oil and just try to revive as many times, it's pretty cracked. Otherwise, if you're using bandages spawn in some structure, and yeah, but if you're using bandages, it's not that good since if you don't. Okay, wait. If you don't naturally see any bandages spawn, not the best class since um, it you know it just takes $10 to get one guard, which again really good. $10 is not that much, okay, but like it gets expensive over time if you're like spawning 100 guards, which is completely normal. That takes like 1,000, but yeah, and it also takes a lot of time, so not the best class. Okay, so the next class, Hunter class. I don't understand why you're playing this class if you're playing this class, because the only good thing that it spawns with is the beer traps, and it spawns with two beer traps. The crossbow is bad, and it also has one of the nerfs. Now, if you're a pro player and using the nerf for a buff, I get it why you're using the hunter class, but if you're not, I don't know why you're using it. So the nerf is um, all of the wolves are now werewolves. So if you see a wolf in the distance, it's now werewolf. It's not a normal wolf. So yeah, if you're using it just to get extra money, yeah, yeah, that's like a smart play. But if you're not, I don't know why you're using the class. Like it's one of the worst class to start off with. Next class is the night class. This class, I don't know why they added the class called you know ironclad, since it's ironclad. I'm gonna talk about ironclad when it's turn. So yeah, this class is really good. Solo, duo, all of that stuff. Um, if you have a king in your class, it's really OP. So the next class is the demolitionist. If you're playing this class, you're either trying to troll your teammates or you're just like really want defense, but I think you're trying to troll your teammates since no one uses this class except for trolling, okay? And then king class, it's like the nun class. If you're playing it in solo, it's really good. In duos, if the person you're playing with is the knight class, it's really good in four people team if they all are playing the knight class. But hopefully no one plays you know hopefully no one plays any class except the knight class if you're playing with the king class. But usually people will not play the knight class. They will either choose vampire or survivalist. Yeah, pretty good. The king class is pretty good, and then this is the last class. After all, it's the ironclad. This class is like one of the worst class. I know you get a lot of armor, but let's be honest. Like, let's actually be honest. 90% of your speed. You walk at 90% of your speed. 10% of your speed has been decreased. So even if you have armor, it doesn't matter since you know you really go slow. And armor doesn't matter if just like a zombie which is not like a normal zombie, not a running zombie. If a normal zombie just like walks to you and like you just die since you know the debuff of armor, and they made it so you cannot sell the armor. So people hated that, so no one plays that until you're just a team player and you are going to give all of the armor to your vampire class or the best class that you're playing with. Yeah, that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Guys, I am giving them a train if we hit 100 subscribers in 2 weeks, and 4 days has been gone. So just hit the like and subscribe button, and that's it for this video. So I hope to see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Okay, guys, you have made it to the end of the video. I'm hoping that you saw the title or the thumbnail of the video and you are asking me why I haven't talked about the X-Linger. So this is just the special class and this is just the add-on. So the X-Linger class, really OP in solo duo if you get a turret and set a cowboy on there. It's just auto-tracking machines. And the horse class, um, both of them are limited horse class. You got that from the horsing around, thing. Really good. It's like a vampire, but I think you can sit on your teammates um, if they're playing the horse class. But yeah, but the horse cannot shoot other enemies, so not the best. That's it for this video, and that's it for the secret section.